So, this is one of the friends of the show that it's two people that their podcast actually it's called Redacted the podcast. What they do is it's something I really enjoy is they kind of take the worst dating stories that they've ever come across and just talk about it, just extrapolate upon it, and then give some feedback on it. And I haven't heard anything like this before. I really enjoyed it, and we reached out to them. We know them, and
I
they came
listened
back
too.
and
It was very
they love what
entertaining.
we
There are two interesting people.
Like very interesting people. And so one of the co-hosts, Anastasia Beaverhausen, which is totally her real name and not a Will and Grace reference that I learned not 10 minutes ago. Uh, she came back and she did a little spot for us. She went through and read some things for us. So yeah,
What if Anastasia Beaverhausen was named after her?
So I am on Reddit reading through bad
this is
first
terrible.
date stories,
Hate it
Okay.
which
already.
is just perfect because of Redacted the podcast. And I
That's what
came
they do.
across this gem. Hi, I'm very curious to find out what are some of your bad first date stories. I can start with my example. I went on a first date with a guy I met on Tinder. We randomly meet some friends of his in the restaurant we went to, and he wanted us to sit down and have dinner together. The friends were an older couple and a girl. After dinner, I found out that was his ex, with whom he broke up 2 weeks prior, and her parents. Ouch. Thoughts?
Oh,
So I am on Reddit
oh,
reading through.
sorry. Wow.
No, you
I,
should
it's,
keep playing that.
I might need to
Sorry.
hear it again. What the actual f? What? How does that? Is that? I can't. I'm having trouble believing it's real. That somebody would be that classless or clueless or crass, stupid. I don't know what other words you'd want to throw at it. There's like, hey, I broke up with her 2 weeks ago, but we should have dinner with her and her parents because we're still cool. Now, but this, I'm curious. I wish there would have been some follow up to it too. How did she handle it? Did she tell him why she never spoke to him again? Because I hope she never spoke to him again. I'm fascinated by like the rest of the story on this one.
Hammer, just since we're on the the whole first date story. I mean, do you have a story, for your first date? And you don't have to tell it, but I mean, just, do you have something like that along the lines?
You want me to tell a bad date story, or should I go on their show and
Or
tell?
should you save it? I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like, should we save that one, or do you want to tell a date story?
Let me think of. I have the worst date I ever put somebody through that was totally my fault.
Oh, but
Um,
now I'm wondering. I'm like, should we save that? Because I mean, they came into our show,
I might
Anastasia
have told
Beaverhouse
you
and
guys in
Redacted
the
podcast.
past. It was the groundhog story. And if that doesn't ring a bell, then no, I didn't tell you. It's
No, okay,
just I could to this day I couldn't apologize to this girl anymore. It was bad. I was
that's
an
pretty good.
asshole.
Did you
Nothing illegal.
take a
Nothing
picture
that
of
would
her
get me.
favorite restaurant and put it behind you as a?
Oh man! By the way, I had the Big Nate, so extra Cajun on the sandwich as well as the fries. Still feeling kind of full, but
I hate you.
you should. The I'm trying to think of another bad date story. I'm trying to think of one that I went on that was bad because I didn't go on a lot of dates. I was a serial long term boyfriend, and while that I'd break up here and there for whatever reasons, I didn't go on a lot of dates. There was not a hey, let's go here and go to dinner and a movie sort of thing. And the ones I did go on, except for a couple where I was horrible, I got no, that one's a little. That one paints me in worse light than I think. You know what?
I didn't mean to catch you off guard, Hammer. I was just
No, you
literally just
didn't. I
going
have a
through.
million stories. I'm just trying to think of one that would be
Yeah.
appropriate for this show.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, I'm gonna pass on this one for now, but I'll have some
Okay.
prep. Then I
Okay.
know with the one
Let's
I
go back
want.
to her.
If Anastasia puts me on her podcast, I will tell you a story that's very horrible. But I was a teenager and nobody got hurt.
Okay. All right.
So have me on the show,
All right.
Anastasia. Have me on the show.